What's going on YouTube? My name is Zach Hartley and welcome to my channel. I just want to do a quick update video on my margin account and show you some of the options that I'm playing with this week because I made a lot of trades. So starting with Air Canada, I've held on to this one for a while. I got my entire initial position out and we're sitting up $1,000. But since then, this week I made 3 options trades. So I bought long call options on Beyond Meat, Lululemon, and Zoom video conference. And today I am making a trade selling my Apple options at 92.49% profit. I'm going to execute that one. Now this one worked out really well because Apple today, or yesterday, sorry, reported earnings, and we went from like $380 up to $425.04. So this is where we were at yesterday. This is where we're at today, and it has made my Apple options go from a losing position to up 92.49%. So I'm about to lock in those gains, and I have 3 other positions that I bought into this week. So I bought Beyond Meat, Lulu, and Zoom. So let me show you those ones. So we'll start with Beyond Meat. I made some good money on these guys recently, about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. And what I'm thinking is it's about to bounce off this 120 range, somewhere in there, and then it could go back up to the 150, 160 range. So I bought long call options on Beyond Meat. I was also looking at Lululemon. So this one was an ascending wedge pattern. As you can see, we've got basically a really solid steady trend line, and then we've got some horizontal price resistance at that 325 range. I'm going to zoom into this on a 3-month level so that you can see it a little bit better. So as you can see, we've got some pretty heavy price resistance here, but we also have a really strong support line supporting that. So what my prediction is it's going to break through this 320, 330 zone, and it's going to continue to do well. And one of the nice things that I really like about Lulu is throughout all of COVID, throughout all of this shutdown, if you go to any mall, at least where I live, Lululemon still has a lineup out the door. So it is a phenomenal brand. They do a phenomenal product. I really like the company. I like everything that they stand for. The stock price, yes, you could easily argue that it is overvalued and it is a ridiculously high price to earnings ratio. But in a world that is getting more and more competitive with more and more brands out there, Lululemon is one that stands apart, and it is one that stands for quality. And I really like that, and I appreciate that. And I think the stock price is going to reflect that in the years to come, and therefore I want to be on the right side of that. Now, however, if I am wrong, I am prepared to get out of this position very quickly. So if we drop down to that 310, 305 level, it's going to signal to me, okay, we weren't able to break through it on this go, and then I'm going to have to evaluate, do we have enough time to get in the money on my strike price and go from there. But I am ready to pull the trigger in case I'm wrong early on this one, but I do think it's going to be a good trade. And then the last one that I'm looking at is Zoom video conferencing. So this company is kind of interesting. They've had a tremendous run, and as you can see, since then the MACD has absolutely plummeted. It's come all the way down because we've had, I don't know, almost horizontal kind of sideways trading. It's not doing very well. It peaked at 280. It's down to 253. I'm going to zoom in here so you can see it a little bit better. This is just my analysis, so take it with a grain of salt. But if you do get anything out of this video, please consider subscribing. But when we look at Zoom, almost the entire month of July, it's traded pretty much sideways. It hasn't done much compared to May and June, where it did phenomenally well. So what I'm predicting here is a crossover of the MACD, find a little bit of support at this 240 level. Feels like we've got support there from 3 or 4 different touches previously, and then hopefully we can get to that 270, 280 zone. So I'm down on all of these positions, which is not a great start, but I'm only down 15.5% maximum. So when we're dealing with options, that is not a huge swing. That is not a huge amount of loss on these ones because the upside is so great. So I am prepared. I think one of these probably won't work out. If 2 of them do work out, I'm going to do extremely well this week. And on Apple, I'm going to lock in a 92.49% profit right now. So I'm going to execute this trade, and we're going to close this out. If you guys get any value from this, please consider subscribing. And if you're interested in learning how to trade options, I just launched a new Skillshare course on exactly how to trade options. It's called How to Trade Options, so you should definitely check that out. It is free for right now. It is going to be paid in the future, but please check it out and write a review if you guys are interested in that. It breaks down exactly how I make this, and this trade is in that course, so please check it out. Talk to you soon.